What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Well, let me just cut to the chase and say I still haven't lost any weight. I am still at 192.2 pounds. So let's just talk about what I'm doing to try to push through this. And it's tough, and I'm struggling with it. As far as what I'm eating, I have dialed down my carbohydrates to 10 or less, my calories to 1,000 or less, and my exercise, I've eased up on the exercise mainly because I hurt my knee, but I'm just doing some gentle exercising. I don't take in any calories after 6 p.m. every day, and then I fast until I might have some coffee in the mornings. I fast at least until noon, and then I'll have a meal somewhere between 12 and 2 p.m. Exercise, I will try to include that here somewhere. I still go to Silver Sneakers once or twice a week. I just want to maintain the no pain. I still want to continue doing videos, even though I'm not losing any weight. So what are we going to talk about, So what are they going to be about? Maybe they're going to turn into what I eat in a day, just what I'm doing. I have got a couple of trips planned. I'm going to go to Keeneland for some horse races. For anybody that don't follow horse racing, the Kentucky Derby comes up the first Saturday in May. And I'm also planning to go to visit a friend in New Jersey, so there'll be a trip into New York City while I'm up there. Get some video of these trips. My family and friends are, every time I start video, and they just turn into little shy pumpkins. I start videoing and they're just, oh God, no, so. Or maybe I'll just talk about, I did lose 49 pounds. Well, technically it's now 45 pounds. So I'll share, how my keto has changed over the last year, and it has really changed a lot to get my calories down to 1,000. I may share what I learned, and I learned a lot. I'm still learning. As a matter of fact, this is Sunday, so not yesterday, Saturday, but a week ago, Saturday, I still had a hypoglycemic episode. We'll call it an episode. I went to Walmart with my mother, and we were getting a lot of stuff for her. And, I was fasting, and it was about noontime. But I started feeling nauseous and shaky, and my heart was racing. I was having some heart palpitations, and I hadn't had those since I started on that medication in December. That's what the medicine was for. But it was just like a panic attack or something. And I just figured my blood sugar was low. So, I had to tell my mother, look, we've just got to wrap this up and get out of here. I'm not feeling well. And so we took her stuff home. I unloaded that. And that took a while. Then by the time I got home, I checked my blood sugar, and it was 91. It's perfectly fine. So I'm like, what the heck was that? Was it just a panic attack, and why? But then a couple of days later, it's like the universe knows who you need to meet and what you need to hear. A lady, Amy Berger, she's a nutritionist. I'm not sure if she's a dietitian. Anyway, she's a keto nutritionist, and she has a blog and a YouTube channel, Tuit Nutrition, TUIT .nutrition maybe. I don't know. I'll link it below, and I'll try and put a little card up here. Anyway, her message on YouTube that day was that you can still have hypoglycemic symptoms and your blood sugar still be in a normal range. And I had no idea. I thought my blood sugar had to be low for me to feel like that. And And she was saying that it can have to do with the speed of the drop. You know, I could have been at 100, 120, and then just suddenly plummeted to, you know, I don't know, in the 70s or 80s, I don't know. So it can be the speed of the drop of your blood sugar. And the way I understood her, it's as long as your ketones are high enough, you'll be okay with a low blood sugar. But if your blood sugar goes low and your ketones aren't high enough, your brain will just absolutely freak out and panic and say, oh my God, I have no food. And you're just, you know, searching, trying to find something to, you know, shove in your mouth, essentially, just to avoid those symptoms. They feel so horrible. And she also said, even if you had a meter with you, your body responds to that so quickly, like within a couple of seconds, that you could have a meter with you and check when you're feeling those symptoms, and you'll still miss it, because your body, when it gets to that point to where it's panicking for some fuel, it'll make some glucose or glycogen immediately, and it does it so quick that you'll still miss it. So you know, that was something I didn't know, and you know, and that may be what's been causing my heart palpitations. So anyway, I just want to lose, you know, 10 more pounds. I go back to the cardiologist in June, and I'd like to be 10 pounds lighter, and I'm going to beg him to take me off of that beta blocker. This is my plan anyway. He doesn't have any idea. Well, you know, I guess actually he does, because I have called his office. Well, and he was my second opinion, because I did not want to go on that medication. And I have called his office to tell him that I am not doing very well on this. I'm going to try and put out one video a week, maybe 2 videos a week, might be the sweet spot. And anyway, that's all I've got, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.